I just want to ask you now, before we get into that, is there anything that we've missed here? Is there any massive pillars of the book, which we'll touch on in a second, that we need to cover, that sales leaders need to know that we haven't touched on?
Yeah. I just want to reiterate a couple of things. Number one, if you want your salespeople to win, you train them yourself. You go with them, you make sales calls with them, you become their mentor, their leader. You earn the position. Don't delegate that. That's number one. Number two, make sure that your salespeople get training that's real world. I don't need to memorize somebody else's system. I don't need to find the pain. I don't need to look at the bullshit of somebody else's idea. I want to go to customers and train there. Train at your customer place of business. Find out why they bought. Find out how they use. Find out what they do. Find out what they think. Find out what happens when they have a service call. These are the elements that are so overlooked in today's society. They're too structured, bunch of crap about, the 5 points to do this. And no, it's not working anymore. And to me, realistically, you post content that creates attraction, that creates leads. Show me the difference between one person that calls me or you calling 100 people. Mm-hmm. So what would you rather do? Have one incoming call or 10 outgoing calls?
Is this the hack, Jeffrey? Because everyone's looking for this hack, this trick, this way of, perhaps 10 years ago, it was like a closing technique. Now it's, as you mentioned, then some kind of secret structure that someone who sells a course has that you're going to get access to if you buy into it. Is the real hack just having such a strong personal brand that, for example, Warren Buffett rings either of us up, offers us investing advice, and immediately I'm remortgaging my house to put money into it, right?
Okay, but let me throw this at you, Will, because I think this is very important.
Sure.
To me, a hack indicates either somebody who's not that good at it or someone who's looking for a shortcut.
Yep.
There are no shortcuts in sales. If you want to win in sales, you take the long cut. You invest your time and you do what's necessary so that you can win in the short term, more importantly, in the long term. The hack will never work because it teaches you to cut out some steps. And those are the steps that actually teach you why it happened in the first place. And I'm against hackers of every form, whether it's a computer hacker or whatever. And I'm in favor of building your brand over an extended period of time so that eventually people call you. I don't want to make a sales call. They're a pain in the ass. Well, hi, you don't know me. My name is Jeffrey, but I'm real good at this. I swear to God, my customers love me. And I was wondering if I could just have 5 minutes of your time so I could bore the shit out of you with some slides that my marketing department is making me show. Hello. I recommend to all salespeople, if you have a slideshow, email it the night before. Because anything you're going to tell that person in your slideshow is Googleable. Anything. Who you are, where you came from, what you did, anything. And if you even need to do a little bit of a video voiceover, you can do that too. So that when you arrive at the customer's place, you say, listen, I have a couple of ideas that I want to share with you. And all I'm asking is if you like them, you run with them. Fair enough? Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a pretty novel approach. Why do I need to bore the crap out of somebody? So if you're a sales leader, you have a responsibility to stop boring your salespeople's customers. Stop it.